Hi, I'm Brad Rump, President and owner of Vetland Medical. We're going to talk about our Vetland E2 oxygen concentrator. The E2 is designed to address what we saw as a weak link on the anesthesia market. We saw home healthcare systems that dribbled out 5 and 7 and 8 psi of pressure trying to be implemented as compressors or concentrators that would drive an anesthesia system. Every anesthesia system in the world, whether it's in PSI or in Europe they use kilopascals, is spec for 50 psi of incoming pressure, and there's a reason they chose 50 psi. So we set out to solve that problem, and as a result we came up with the E2. The criteria was to have a unit that's compact, small, about the size of an oxygen tank that could hang on a yoke the same way that an oxygen tank would hang on the yoke, and it puts out the necessary 50 psi. And the way it works is it pulls room air in, it separates the nitrogen, and compresses the oxygen into a reservoir, building up pressure to supply the machine. Our unit displays oxygen concentration real time, all the time. Other units have a red light or a green light. With our unit, you see real time, down to the digit, exactly what oxygen concentration is coming out of the system. There's a 50 psi regulator that regulates a constant pressure out to the anesthesia machine. There's also a temperature gauge and flow gauge in the system, so you can see how many hours it's run on, how much flow's gone through the system, and make sure that the ventilation through the system is adequate by being able to see the temperature internally. This has been one of our best sellers here recently because of the fact that it meets the criteria of putting out 50 psi. In most clinics, within 1 to 2 years, it pays for itself in oxygen savings.